What's going on YouTube? The Jammer here bringing you another World of Tanks gameplay video. Before I get into it, quick update. Um, I'm going on vacation. It's my 9-year anniversary with my wife. We're going camping up in Madeline Island. If you don't know where Madeline Island is, it's a beautiful island, one of the Apostle Islands just north of Wisconsin, Bayfield, Wisconsin. Look it up, look at it on a map, see pictures, love it, enjoy life, enjoy the scenery. So just want to let you update. I'm gonna try to get this video out here. This video is gonna go out on Thursday. So if you watch this on Thursday, we'll already be gone. And I may or may not have my Friday video up. Depends on if I run into time being able to get this done. We still got a lot of stuff we need to get done. So just an FYI, quick update. If you don't see a My Army Story video for the week, that is probably why. If you do see it, then completely disregard what I just said. And back to the gameplay. I am playing in the T57 Tier 10 American Heavy Tank. So this tank is a big brother of the T54E1. And if you watched a previous video of mine, you saw me playing T54E1 and kind of talk about the pros of that and how the best use the vehicle. It is a support vehicle. It's not meant to be the front lines by any means. I mean, it's a medium tank, so medium tanks aren't meant to do that anyways. They're meant to kind of be a support vehicle to the heavy tanks, be spotters, be the vehicles doing some DPM. So, anyways, and obviously in teamwork. This one's a little different. It's the same kind of concept with the T57 Heavy. You think, well, it's a heavy tank. It can take, it can go and take some damage. And you're right, it can actually take quite a bit of damage. It's 2250 HP. By no means the most for a heavy tank, but the biggest thing is the gun. It is a 4-round clip, just like the T54E1's big gun. The only difference is the 10-second less reload time that you get on this tank than on the T54. So you're able to dish out way more damage within a minute than you can in that one. I believe the T57, as of, well, before, when this video was shot, when I made this video, or when I was playing this gameplay, the Chieftain had not come out. So at this point, I believe the T57 Heavy was the highest DPM tank for that tier until the Chieftain came out. So when the Chieftain came out in 3.3, which is just like a week or two ago, just this last week, it has now the highest DPM, I believe, because its reload's insane. It's like 8.92 rounds a second, or a minute, not a second, a minute, which is crazy fast for a heavy tank. So here you go. I like on Abby. So in Abby, I like going up the middle. You'll see people. There's always going to be a battle on the 1 line. There's always going to be a battle on the 8 line. And sometimes there'll be a battle at the... Basically, if you disperse it enough, it's going to do exactly this way. I believe the T92 is defending the 8 line by himself, which he can because the frontal armor, no one will be able to penetrate it, and he's able to just demolish whatever comes down that lane. The majority of our team pushed on the left side down that 1 line, and me and a couple ragtag group of tanks have decided to push up the middle, which is nice because that T32 basically helps push their heavy tanks back. I'm able to move up where I really wanted to go, which is right in the middle of this courtyard of the Abbey. So once again, just like T5041, you're not meant to be in the front lines. You can take some punishment, and you can pull off some bounces like I did. You saw me bounce a couple of the bat chat rounds. The armor for the T57 Heavy isn't the thickest, but the cool thing is it's well angled in a bunch of places, and you're able to pull off some amazing ricochets and stuff like that too, which is really nice. It's pretty trolly in that way, just like T54E1. It's angled, but that one's actually medium tank, so this one has a little bit more. This one has a little bit better armor than that. So the cool thing I like about the courtyard in Abbey is you can actually shoot across to that plateau on the other side of the river. You can shoot down underneath on that 6-7 line, and then you can look across the flag point on standard battle. So here you showcase when you're using a autoloader, you want to take out the tracks because that's going to help you. Obviously, you always want to take out the tracks with an autoloader, especially when you have 2 seconds between reloads. If you take out the tracks, you're able to just unload the rest of your clip in them. And just like that Vickers, I was able to take his track out. He used a repair kit, track him again, he had no more repair kit, and I was able to finish him off. So this Centurion, I believe, is pushing up on our T54 that was helping me. He takes him out. I am down to a one shot because that Vickers hurt me. So here we go. 1, 2, he shoots, I bounce. 3, and he shows me a side. 4, and that's exactly what the T57 can do. I high rolled a bunch of my rounds on that one, which is really nice, and he gave me a dead carcass to use as a shield, because I know that Centurion is around there somewhere. Now, I know if some of you have mics when you're playing World of Tanks, some of you don't, but the best thing is if you can communicate through the voice chat, if you have a headset, or if you can communicate through the commands that they have pre-built into it, they would have been, if they had both rushed me at once, I would have been done. I would have been able to take out maybe one, maybe if that's one of them didn't penetrate me beforehand. But because they didn't, I was able to take out the Conqueror, get a lucky bounce off the trolley armor of the T57 Heavy, and then obviously wait for that Centurion 7-1 to come around the corner and do some damage to him before he backed away, and understanding that he's probably going to lose against my autoloader. So I sit here and wait. I just want to make sure the Centurion 7-1 isn't going to come around the corner, wait for me to move or something like that. So obviously this part's a little bit boring, but you kind of understand I'm down to absolutely no health, so I need to make sure I can stay alive and still do damage. So the cool thing is, really I want to show this, the biggest thing I want to show on this video is, even if you're down to low health, fight, man. Just do your best to fight. I've seen too many people, and it's one of my pet peeves, one of the pet peeves on this, and I'm gonna try to do a video on that too, like the top 10 pet peeves, and I believe it's most of the people on this that'll be on that list, you've probably played with them, and it probably irks the crap out of you as much as it does me. But anyways, there's people who give up, they're down to low life, they're not gonna do anything. So yeah, so the bat chat that I took down had a silver life. Guess what? I found him. He was camping at base. Like I said, he was down to absolutely no life. He could have gone and support the guys on the left side. He could have gone over and helped support the leopard that's down the 8 line, and probably would have been able to take out both of those tank destroyers. But no, he decides to hide in base, hide behind a bush. I had spotted him earlier. He didn't move, and I'm able to just blind fire into the bush and take him out. There you go. You know, if you're down to no health, I understand the Bat Chat has no health, but you know what? You're fast enough to get around the slow turrets of a heavy tank. You're able to get around the slow traverse of a tank destroyer and do some damage. And, know your tank, man. Do what you need to do. Help your team out. Even if you're down to low health, you can still do damage. You can still kill another tank. Do whatever you can. Just like here, I know I'm down to one shot, but I also know the capabilities of my tank and, how well to play this tank. I've played this tank a lot. My tier 10s, obviously, because there's nothing else after that, but I play these quite a bit, especially now. But so there you go. I take out the Centurion 7-1. Our T92 is having issues with this Leopard, because once again, it's a medium tank, it's very quick, and it has a devastating gun as well too. So I come up, I aim. I was lucky. I still had a big reticle on that one. I miss. T90 or T95s, I'll take them out. Not T92, I'm dumb. And that's it. If you guys like the video, please leave a comment, press that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.